What's up, YouTube fam? Hello and welcome to my channel, and I hope you are doing it nothing less than amazing. Listen up, whether it's small boho knotless braids that you're looking for or small boho knotless braids with curly ends, girl, you're in the right place. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to achieve these gorgeous boho knotless braids at home, so continue watching. The hair we're gonna go ahead and use is from Curlsqueen, and I am gonna go ahead and get it washed. And I would suggest, if there's any hair that you need to wash and prepare for, I say get into it 3 to 4 days before having to do your hair, so that way the hair gets plenty of time to dry and be ready for the day of installation. And also, this is just an overall great practice to put into place, especially if you're someone like myself who does her own hair at home, but then you also have so many other obligations that pull you left and right. And I feel like prepping as much as possible for hair day is just gonna make the whole process so much more easier for you. As for the braiding extensions, we are going to go ahead and use expression braiding extensions because this is one of my fave braiding extensions. If you have braiding racks, this is the time to pull them out. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Bring out those racks because you're going to need it for this specific look that we're going for. As for the curls, I like to also lay them out so that I can just pick up and go as I braid down. Okay, so let's get right into the braids. As far as our hair is concerned, it is washed and blow dried and ready to be put into these small boho knotless braids because Lord knows I might keep these for 5 years. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's go ahead and section out a small section of our hair because we are gonna go ahead and create small knotless braids. This is the size of the braiding extension I'm gonna go ahead and use. Okay, so we're gonna start out by braiding our natural hair down in a knotless style first because we're creating small knotless braids. And then this is when you're gonna add your braiding extension. Okay, add your braiding extension and then follow it up with your first boho piece of curls and braid a few times down and go ahead and bring it forward. And then also I'm gonna go ahead and split the braiding extension into 3 right about now so that I have evenly 3 braiding pieces. And then you're gonna follow it up with your second added boho curls. Okay, because we are creating small boho knotless braids. And then now you're gonna go ahead and add your third pieces of boho curls and braid away a few times. Keep braiding, and you're gonna braid, 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 braid. Okay. And the last pieces of boho curls are gonna be used to end your knotless braids because we want curly ends, baby. And then to do that, you're gonna pull to the side a smaller version of braiding hair, and you're just gonna wrap that around and then create a knot. And then you're gonna go ahead and cut the majority of the braiding extensions out the way because we do want curly ends. Did I say that already? Curly ends, because that's what I'm obsessed with right now. Curly ends, period. All right, so this is what the first section, the first set of braids look like. I mean, look at that. Are we seeing? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? I'm sorry, guys. I swear, like, I'm just like extremely excited about these braids because these are just so gorgeous. Okay, we're moving right along to our second pieces of braiding. Braid away your hair first. Braid your hair down a few times and then add the braiding extensions. After you add the braiding extensions, you're gonna braid down a few times and then you add your first boho pieces in there. And then braid away, and now you're on to your second pieces of boho curls. Braid away, braid away, braid away, and now you're on your third pieces of boho curls. Braid away, and so the fourth pieces of curls is to end the knotless braids. Okay, so the fourth one. So if you count, I added 3 boho pieces, and the fourth one is what I'm finishing off each braid with. Okay, you're gonna create a knot first, and then you're gonna cut off the majority of the braiding extensions and leave the curls by themselves, and maybe leave a small thin part of the braiding hair. Just like so, voila, you got a curly ends knotless braids. right, moving on to our third pieces of small boho knotless braids. First, braid your hair down a few times and then add the braiding extensions, and then follow it up with your first boho curls. And braid away, braid, and then you're gonna come through with your second pieces of boho curls. Space them out, but not too far, because you do want them to kind of be semi-full. And then you're gonna follow it up with your third pieces of boho curls. Are we following through? Are we following through? And then remember, the icing on the cake when it comes to these braids is that the ends, y'all, the ends are killing me. The ends are just so gorgeous. I'm like, who is this? Who is this? Okay, so you're gonna finish your knotless braid with the fourth added boho curls. Why? Because we want 18 inches. We want 18 inches boho knotless braids. That's why. Okay, I play too much. Okay, moving on. After watching this video, honestly, you do not need to go anywhere and search how to end your knotless braids with curls, okay? You literally do not, because this is it. This is the only video that you need, period. Y'all see that? Look at this. This is 2.5, almost 3 bundles of hair, by the way. I want to mention a few things as you achieve these small boho knotless braids at home. First one you want to keep in mind is the braiding extension that you're going to use. It needs to be smaller than your hair. So when you section out, the added braiding hair needs to be smaller because you don't want it to be too heavy on your hair, and we're trying to avoid stress on our hair. If the braiding extension is larger than your section natural hair, it can be heavy and it can pull, and that's where breakage happens. So to avoid that, what I'm doing is the braiding extension is smaller than my hair. This is a lot of braids, right? It looks a lot, but it's super light because of the sizes of the braiding hair that I used. The curls are not heavy. We all know boho curls are not heavy at all on the hair. It's the braiding extension that adds weight. So to avoid breakage from these braids, be sure you're using smaller braiding hair than your actual hair. I've had my share of breakage from braids in the past, whether other people doing my hair or just me from lack of understanding my hair. However, now I'm more focused on having healthy hair than anything else, and so when it comes to my braids, I'm gonna go very light and I'm gonna go very gentle, and we will not be adding no stress to our hair. So this is what it's looking like before dipping it in hot water. When I first looked at this and I said, oh Lord Jesus, this looks like a whole lot of hair. Luckily, after I dipped it in hot water, it looked completely different. Baby, look at this. Look at these curls. Look at the ends. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right now? Listen, can y'all believe we are achieving these in our bathrooms? Can you believe we're achieving these looks in our bathrooms? So this is what the finished product looks like 8 hours later. 2.5, almost 3 bundles of human hair from Curlsqueen. These braids, I'm keeping them for the next 5 years if I could. I don't care what anybody says. I'm keeping these braids for the next 5 years. Y'all, be sure to check out the description box for all things hair details and Curlsqueen. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.